Hi there, welcome to my channel Crewvn.com.
Our journey begins in the heart of the ship, the engine room. Here, the chief officer and chief engineer collaborate on main engine trials, ensuring the ship's main propulsion system is in prime condition. These trials are not just about ticking off a checklist, but about maintaining the safety and efficiency of the vessel. Communication is key between the chief officer and the chief engineer, making sure any issues are addressed promptly. With a successful engine trial under our belt, we're one step closer to setting sail. Before we fire up the engines, there are a few extra precautions to take. Our diligent deck crew springs into action, ensuring the stern is free from any obstructions. Mooring lines are double-checked for tautness, a critical detail that can't be overlooked. We also make sure the terminal is fully aware of our impending engine trials and has put a halt to any cargo operations. Safety is our #1 priority. A successful departure starts with thorough preparation. Now it's time to ensure we don't have any unwanted passengers. A thorough stowaway search is critical. The crew meticulously checks every corner of the ship, from the cabins to the engine room and all compartments in between. We leave no stone unturned, ensuring no unauthorized individuals have snuck on board. This is particularly vital for shorter voyages, where stowaways might see an opportunity. With our ship clear of stowaways, we can rest easy knowing our crew is safe. Once our ship is secure, it's time to account for our most valuable asset, our crew. The mustering process is a well-coordinated dance, with the chief officer gathering reports from each department head. These reports confirm that every crew member is back from shore leave and accounted for. It's a critical step, leaving no room for error. Any discrepancies in the muster are immediately reported to the captain for further action. With all hands accounted for, we're ready to secure the ship for sea. As we prepare to leave port, every member of our crew plays a vital role in securing the ship. It's a symphony of coordinated efforts, with each task as crucial as the next. Cranes and derricks are lowered and secured, their towering forms becoming silent sentinels as we prepare to cast off. Lifeboats are checked and ready, their presence a reassuring symbol of safety in the vast ocean that awaits. The forecastle is cleared of any loose gear, transforming from a bustling workspace into a streamlined prow, ready to cut through the waves. And let's not forget about securing our hatch covers. Tightly sealed, they stand as the ship's first line of defense against the elements, ready to weather any storm. With every task checked off, the ship stands tall and secure, a testament to the hard work and dedication of our crew. With our ship secure, we're ready to welcome our pilot on board. As the pilot arrives, our chief officer ensures a smooth transition. This nautical expert, adept at navigating the local waters, is a crucial part of our departure team. The chief officer's role? To make sure the pilot's arrival and integration into our crew is as seamless as possible. First, we confirm the pilot boarding arrangements. This involves communicating with the pilot boat and making sure our ship is in the correct position for boarding. Then we prepare the pilot ladder, or in some cases, a combination ladder. This ensures the pilot can board safely even in rough sea conditions. Once the pilot is on board, a crew member is assigned to escort them to the bridge. This is more than just a courtesy. It's a chance to exchange vital information about the ship's condition and our intended route. With our pilot on board, we're ready to cast off and clear the port. With a final tug, we cast off our lines and begin our journey. The unmooring process is a complex dance orchestrated by the chief officer. As we prepare to depart, tugboats, those compact powerhouses, come into play. They nudge us gently away from the dock, ensuring our hefty vessel avoids any unfortunate encounters with the port infrastructure. The chief officer stands vigilant on the forecastle, the ship's forwardmost point, overseeing this crucial operation. With a keen eye and steady hand, they guide the deck crew, ensuring all mooring lines are safely stowed to prevent any snags or mishaps. Meanwhile, the tugboats continue their diligent work, their engines churning the water as they steer us towards the channel. With careful precision, they guide our vessel out into the harbor, clearing the way for our voyage. As we leave the port behind, we perform our final checks before heading into open waters. As we head towards the open ocean, our journey is just beginning. The final checks are in full swing, with the crew working like a well-oiled machine. The anchors are double-checked and securely fastened, ensuring they're ready for any unexpected stops. The decks undergo a thorough sweep, cleared of any remaining debris that could become hazardous in rough seas. The sea state is observed with a keen eye, its conditions reported to the bridge with meticulous detail. Even the slightest change in wave height or direction could signal an approaching weather front, and we need to be prepared. The forecastle, the ship's sturdy front end, is battened down, its gear stowed and secured. This is our last line of defense against the unpredictable ocean, and we ensure it's as tough as nails. With all tasks completed, our chief officer hands over to the duty officer, and our journey begins in earnest. And with that, our departure preparations are complete. We've journeyed through the meticulous steps a chief officer oversees to ensure a smooth departure. From engine trials to stowaway searches, crew musters to securing for sea, each task is vital in navigating the vast ocean ahead. It's a testament to the critical role of the chief officer in maritime operations. As we sail into the horizon, remember, it's all hands on deck. Join us next time as we continue our journey into the fascinating world of maritime operations.